behaviorism and discussed behaviorism and seen some of the key features of behaviorism. For example, classical conditioning, operant conditioning, some of the major thinkers in behaviorism. I hope you have read up on Pavlov, Skinner, Thorndike and Watson. And we have also seen, discussed positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. Yeah. So what are the implications for teaching and learning based on behaviorism? Now, the task of the teacher is to design and control the learning environment and the students' learning. Yeah. So the teacher has to see the environment that the learner is in and control the elements so that this contributes towards learning. Right? So first of all, as a teacher, you decide what you want the students to learn. All right, and express these decisions in the form of learning outcomes. All right, when you write out a course outline, there's always the learning outcomes. All right, at the end of this lesson, the student is able to write a paragraph of 50 words. At the end of this lesson, the student is able to calculate or add figures, two sets of figures of 2 digits. All right. So and then you analyze what is involved in the learning task. All right. For example, if you are teaching mathematics, what is involved in the learning task? Or if you are teaching geography, what is involved in the learning task in this particular topic? All right. And you assess the entry behaviors of the students, what they can already do. So it is very important that the teacher has some knowledge. You usually don't know everything that the student knows, but you have some knowledge of what the learner knows. So for example, if you want to teach a mathematical calculation of 2 sets of 2 digits, 33 plus 46. So 2 sets of 2 digits. You must know that the students already, first of all, recognize numbers. They can add single digits, 9 plus 9 and 3 plus 4 before you go into double digits. So you must assess what kind of knowledge they come in with. So after that, you develop a sequence of learning tasks that move from the simple to the complex. All right, you always start from the simple to the complex. Design assessments and criteria that enable you to measure what the students have learned in relation to the learning outcomes. So after you have taught, you have designed the activities and you have taught them, you must have some kind of assessment criteria that helps you to measure whether they have learned it. All right, because this is observable behavior. So you must be able to measure. All right. And of course, very importantly, use guidance, feedback, and rewards to reinforce the key points of learning and the process of learning. Feedback here can be negative reinforcement or positive reinforcement. Right. So these are the implications for a teacher on teaching and learning based on behaviorism.